Well, hello there, Pisces. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about what is going on for August 10th through the 16th. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video, and I want to remind you, Pisces, that if Pisces is your sun, moon, or rising, you're in the right place. This reading will match you, okay? I appreciate you so much for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. They matter to me, and when your channel is as small as mine, yeah, you recognize and see every little add-on and every little removal. So thank you again for all of that. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the like button. I would love that. Thank you so much. And of course, I have a couple of messages for you from my better angels. My better angels are reminding you that it's important for us to be very prepared, okay? So whatever that means for you, if you're a cake decorator, bring all the tips and all the bags and all the extra chocolate stuffs and sprinkles and whatnot, because you never know what you're going to need when you're going to need it. But you will have everything you need plus more, and that's going to be helpful, all right? And if you're a hiker, you want to make sure you have the moleskin, all the ankle wrappy things just in case you twist an ankle, band-aids, neosporin, bug spray, or whatever you want to wear to make sure you don't get bugs. And it might not be for you. Remember, you might run into somebody who's running low and doesn't happen to have the basic stuff that they need, and you can be of service in that way. So everybody's got something they can put in their go bag that will help them be super prepared, that will be useful to you or somebody else around you, okay? Being prepared is necessary, all right? The other thing to know is that we are going to be feeling some feelings, all right? So whatever that means to you, that could be good ones, bad ones, or in-betweeners, we need to get them out of ourselves so that we don't let them fester in our bodies and create dis-ease. So yes, some of them you will be happily able to share with other people, and that is great. Others you'll want to write down and burn so that nobody else knows, or go out and yell at the rocks. You do you. But whatever you do, it will help you tremendously to get it out of your system, okay? Very good. Let's get to your guiding card for the month. You have the 10 of Wands, which is all about you pushing forward in a new area of your life. This could be, oh, I'm going to push forward in my workout system, or I'm going to push forward on a new diet, or I'm going to push forward in an old diet. It doesn't have to be any of those things, but self-improvement, or it could even be a new job, a new area where you want to push your ideas forward. Maybe you've been thinking about writing a book for a long time. Now it's time to push forward with it, okay? Just start, and that would be helpful, all right? So progress is what we're talking about, and I think that's great, okay? Let's go ahead and get down here for a memento, and we're going to go ahead and pick you. Those are those 3 cards from the overview video, and we're going to use this Witch's Tarot and get you a mystery card for the week. What do we have here? This will be a card that helps wind things up at the end of the week, all right? And this is the card I want right here, all right? I'm going to save it right there, and I'm going to go ahead and set these cards aside. And this is our moment where we're going to talk about the turtle. Yes, we're having a little event. We're going to name the turtle. Ta-da! So I want you to appreciate and understand he's been around the whole time this channel has been happening. He did take July off. I think he needed a break, but when he came back, he absolutely said, I need a name. So here we are. We're going to name the turtle, okay? So please put your vote or your concept. He is not a gender-specific turtle. As you wish, whatever you want to name him, go on ahead and put that name down there. That will be a very good thing, okay? And we will go ahead and grab these cards from the Magical Nordic Tarot and go in deeper on this particular reading. This is going to be great. And yay, right? Okay. Let's add 3 more. And let's see what's going on here. All right, so this card here is the 10 of Swords. Yes, Pisces, you are getting back in charge. Indeed, we talked about that in the overview. You were uncertain and working your way towards it, and now you're totally in charge. Ta-da! Perfect. I love this for you. You're going to be the boss. You're going to handle the business very nicely. Well done. New information about how to handle the money in the situation. I feel like the budget might be adjusted to accommodate the situation. Now that you've done your best to help them save a little money, they're going to be like, oh yeah, I think we can found a little extra money to do this, that, or the other thing. So they might be adding on to the job for themselves, or they might just be helping you take better care of your guys, okay? So that money, that little extra money information could go one of two ways. Like they expand the job going, oh, we see that you have this new plan, Now you're going to, ooh, we're going to make that work. Now with the new information coming to you about the budget, you're going to use all that information you have from the past, the lessons you've learned in the past, and you're going to spend that money very carefully, but not all of it all at once, okay? Don't spend it all like, oh, here's this money, we're going to earmark it for you to go and get a pop-up in Gatorade for you guys and ice. Don't spend it all. Spend what you need at the time and save the rest, okay? Because that way, if something else comes up that you don't have in your go bag, you'll be able to handle that situation as well, okay? Now then, what's blocking you? We have the Four of Wands, the foundation of your ideas. Like I said, they were going to look at you like you got three heads. Yeah, so they're not really down with your plan. Not yet. They're blocking you. Your ideas are technically blocking you, but only because they're looking at you like you got three heads. Now, of course, they don't know the parameters of the job, and that's the problem, right? So we have the Hanged Man. Also, making sure that you understand it's never going to be exactly perfect, but as close as you can get to perfect, that's what you want to strive for, but also don't get hung up so hard, right? There will be certain details you really fight about, and other things not so much, okay? Cool. So now, of course, the Ten of Wands, haha, it's a double whammy, only this is a blockage and this is not a blockage. So that's very interesting to have them, you carrying out your ideas are once again blocking you in some way. So carrying out your plan is going to be more difficult than you thought. But as we had discussed earlier, because you're remembering lessons from your past, you're saying, okay, I need to share the whole situation, all the stuff that you don't normally hear, the behind the scenes stuff, with my people, because they don't understand. And they're looking at me like I'm a crazy person. So the more I rally them, and the more I pump them up with the clarity that I only chose them specifically because they were the right people for the job, and how this job is going to go down, it's going to be great. By sharing the whole plan, beginning to end, you really get them riled up in a very good way, all right? There will be new empowering information that comes to you that you can't share with everybody else, okay? So like, you go ahead and do what you need to do, and you guys are starting the job, right? Okay, you and your guys are going to start the job. They're like, man, we are really digging how this is going down. We want to talk to you about another job somewhere else, okay? So we'll give you the information later about where it will be, but we aren't ready to nail it down or anything. We'd like a quote from you, okay? So it's empowering information. You can't do anything with it yet, but there it is. And you don't want to share it because nobody wants to get all fired up and excited about anything else, okay? Now then, the other part of your solution is, of course, the Four of Cups. You are, the foundation of your heart is getting stronger in this moment, okay? So you are absolutely able to feel more comfortable in your heart, knowing that everything you've done, you've brought them into your posse. You brought them in to your heart. You brought them in to knowing who you are and what you're doing, and it's like you're sharing the burden. In a way, the stress of the situation was a lot because of that Queen of Swords, right? There was a Queen of Swords last week, and yeah, it brought on a lot of stress. And now when you share all of the information about what you're trying to keep together, when in a traditional situation, you would say the boss takes all the heat and carries all the weight, and the guys just do what they do, right? But in this case, you're going to be the boss who says, here you go. You guys want to know, you think I got three heads, guess what? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the whole situation and why I'm so stressed out. This is what's going on. These are the parameters, and the lawn is super special and expensive. We got to do all this stuff. We got to make sure we never leave the lawn unattended, and that we can do it like this, la 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 la. And we're expecting rain in 2 days. Okay, so we need to make sure that we get in and out of here before the rain comes, otherwise things go crazy. Okay, so there is some outside thing that's added extra stress to the situation, but you've allowed them to hear all of it, and now they're like, oh, now your three heads are starting to make some sense, and now we're okay. Let's get into this. They understand, they know what you're passionate about and why you're passionate about it, and you're on it. So you're taking on all this responsibility, and it'll still all land on your head if something goes wrong, but you're absolutely all in it together. Okay, cool. They get you, they see you, they understand it, and they're excited to help. Okay, now then, let's go ahead and grab you a Mystic Forest Oracle card. All right, I forgot to pick up the last one. Ta-da! Watch me go. Here we go. Let's see what we have here. All right, this is the one for you today. All right. Okay, so put these off to one side. And what do we get? All right. Ooh, embodiment. Now is the time to make your mark in the world. You decide what feels right to you. Embody your leadership power and create your world out of your deepest desires. Hello, this is so beautiful, Pisces. Oh my God, could it be any more beautiful? No, you're going to create what kind of leader you are your own way right now. This is it. You're choosing how you want to lead, what kind of boss you want to be. You're even changing what you've done in the past. So all of this is super excellent, and I love this for you. You're going to embody all the good things that you've seen in good bosses, and all the things that you've seen in bad bosses, you're going to let that stuff fall by the wayside. Remembering those lessons makes you a very good boss. You take care of your guys take care of you, okay? That is your whole score. That is your whole situation. The more information they have, the better they can help you do what you need to do, okay? Very cool. We're going to leave that card right there. Let's get that mystery card, all right? Okay. Ooh, the Four of Cups. What? We double whammied ourselves. Very nice. We got a double whammy here. We got a double whammy here. Yes. The foundation of your heart is getting stronger. I think it's part of you embodying who you want to be, as the boss you want to be, the kind of person you want to be. You're feeling more comfortable in your skin, finally, because you're feeling like you are who you want to be. You're being who you want to be. It isn't just you striving for it, thinking about how you could do better, slamming yourself for not being quite as awesome as you know you want to be. You're just being what you want to be. Huzzah! This is so great. Ah, my goodness. This is wonderful news, all right? You need a pocket full of rocks, all right? Let's get these rocks in here. Okay, so, well, everything looks the same, but it doesn't, and it isn't. So here we go. All right, I love this. We have emerald, we have aventurine, and sapphire. All right, so emerald and aventurine are here to help you heal your heart. One of them is going to be healing your day-to-day stuff and reminding you of who you really are, the Four of Cups. And emerald is going to be healing old stuff from the past and reminding you that you can be better than you were last week, and you're better than you were the week before, and you're better than, see, all the things that go into the past, all the layers of the things that you've learned. You're improving on who you were every single day and are. So this is beautiful. I love the healing that's taking place in your heart. You're learning to trust yourself and to truly say, what if? What if today I was the exact person that I always wanted to be? What if I embodied all the beautiful things that I wanted in a good boss? Huh. Let me see what that feels like, all right? Now this is sapphire, and sapphire is a 6th chakra stone, and it's going to show you where you are in the galaxy, and it's also going to show you what impact you have on the entire galaxy based on your behavior. And I got to tell you that the person you're coming out as in this next week is going to be a beautiful version of yourself that will in fact have beautiful ripple effects, and it's going to show other people who they can be and who they want to be. And everyone, it ripples out generation after generation to all the people that will live after us. Okay? So what you're doing is creating beautiful generational leadership that other people are going to model and appreciate for years to come. Okay? So be your best self. That is all that we ask of you, and in fact, we demand it, because it's time. You have all the right things in place for you to be the best version of yourself. Step up to the plate, all right, Pisces? No pressure. All right. So you don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to, Pisces, but they are there for you if you'd like. I think that you will appreciate them. They will take good care of you. If you want to carry something else, by all means, comment below and let me know what you got. Okay? I'm here for you about the rocks. It's kind of my thing. If you haven't liked, shared, and subscribed, it's completely free. Would love to have you follow me and be a part of the situation here. It's going to be great because we're growing and changing and becoming more. It's great. And of course, we're having this wonderful little game we're playing where we're going to name the turtle. Oh, that's my cat. I don't know if you can hear him or not, but he's down there meowing away. I think it's dinner time. So this is a cat, a turtle. We're going to go ahead and name him. Put your idea for a name down there in the bottom in the comments below, and we will use that information next month in the description box, and we'll go ahead and vote next month, and then in October we will announce what his name is. All right? Thank you so much for helping me with that little project. The next thing to know is that in the description box there's all kinds of good stuff. All the names of all the decks that I'm using that you can get on Amazon or Etsy. So go ahead and check those out. It'll be very wonderful, and then you can have them in your hands. The other thing you'll find is my schedule. So you can come out to the Ren Fair and see me there. It will be beautiful, and I would love to read for you in person. That would be great. And if you can't make it, I totally understand. I can do a phone reading for you. There's a link down below where you can reach me, and I would love to read for you over the phone and make sure that you get what you need. Okay? Thanks so much for being here, and we will talk next week about the 17th through the 23rd. All right? Thank you very much, Pisces. We'll see you then.